So we've reached this super cool point in our primary year's program journey. It's PYP exhibition time, or as we like to call it, PYPx. This isn't just another assignment, it's our chance to really show what we're made of. We get to be courageous and dive headfirst into something that genuinely sparks our interest. Together, we're going to explore some big real-world stuff, and honestly, we're aiming to make a real impact. That takes integrity, right? Being honest about what we find and doing our best to understand it.
PYPx is primary unit program exhibition, and you can learn about anything you're interested in.
An inquiry cycle is like a cycle about an inquiry where there's like steps in each cycle tell you what's supposed to do, so like you don't get lost in what you're doing.
My personal inquiry is how friendships can be hard. So I already know that when you transition in middle school, you start having like different friends based on what your interests are.
I'm bringing trash from the botanical garden to recycle.
My topic is like how to clean swimming pool in other alternative ways.
My topic is about yoga and well-being.
How music changes our moods and our wellness.
And my topic is baking like a vegan bread.
How baseball culture and tradition differs from country to country. And my main two countries are Japan and America, to see how like the fan environment is different.
We then team up, that's the community, spirit in action. With the support of our teachers and some amazing mentors, we get to become the go-to experts on our chosen thing. It's about celebrating diversity in our interests and perspectives as we learn from each other.
So MISO is 4 different research skills.
M stands for media.
Yes.
I stands for interview. S stands for survey, and O stands for observation.
I made an interview thingy on Google Forms asking questions like which video games do you like the most.
Media, in my opinion, is the most effective because I haven't done any interviews before, and for surveys, I've only had 2 responses.
For example, in media, you can use videos on websites. On interviews, you can interview someone for answers.
Can you give me an example of how chemistry is involved in cooking or cleaning at home?
Yeah, so when we are cooking, let's say, we could be frying them, we could be putting them in the oven. All of this has to do with how we supply energy to our food and how foods break down to become something different.
Why do you think reading is important?
I think that reading is really important because it lets us learn about other people and cultures and their experience.
Final question. What can we do as fans to help Man United win the Premier League?
I think we need to be patient because we were very successful when I was young, but it's going to take some time.
My teacher, he's really good at 3D printing, so he helped me a lot on how to use it.
What can I do to help you with your process or maybe your final product?
Maybe you can help me by recommending websites that helps me through the process.
The best part, the PYPx follows these 6 steps that make learning an adventure. First step, tuning in, let's get seriously curious. This is where our curiosity kicks in big time. We start by asking all those burning questions. What do we already know? What are we itching to find out? What makes us go, I wonder.
PYPx is not like you search on the internet the answer and then you poof, you have it. It's like about having a research for around 8 weeks.
So you're supposed to figure out your main questions and lines of inquiry.
I started my PYPx by jotting down topics that I'm interested about.
The teacher helped me how to research, getting more ideas about what my inquiry is.
My teacher said I should do something specific, so then I think of installation art because I interested in art.
Miss J and Miss Klein has been really helpful because they helped me to know what I should research.
Step 2. Finding out. Time to be brave researchers. We've become knowledge ninjas. We'll be reading all sorts of things, watching cool videos, and even interviewing people who know a lot about our topic. This is where we really dig deep and aren't afraid to ask tough questions. That's courage again.
So my topic is deaf people, and I had to find out about deaf people.
I found out that we have so many clean energy to use.
And I was able to find out a bunch about how the animals are abused, and now I'm finding out about how to help.
Music therapy and how it can help other people. I'm finding out that it has been used over 1,000 years ago.
So I'm kind of figuring out things in gender equality in school sports. I did an interview yesterday with the coach. I got some really good examples and explanations for it.
Found out that there are different parts of marketing, like micro marketing and macro marketing.
One of my line of inquiry is how the Industrial Revolution affected our world, and that was kind of hard because I couldn't find the resource to find the answer for that.
The biggest challenge of finding information is sometimes if your topic is too unique, you don't have many sources to find out about your topic.
You don't know what's trusted and then what's not, as well as some of the sources you can't use.
Somebody that helps me a lot with finding information is probably my homeroom teacher. The teachers know how to find reliable sources.
You could use books or ES databases to find out information.
We can use a TED Talk to learn more information because I think TED Talk is a trusted show.
Step 3. Sorting out. Making sense of our awesome discoveries. Okay, so we've got all this amazing information. Now we put on our thinking caps and start connecting the dots. We'll organize our ideas and try to see the bigger picture. It's all about being responsible with all the information we've gathered.
When I sort it out, I see there's so much more I can learn, and it's also helpful to organize it and find the very important parts in your research other than just writing everything that you've researched down, because if you do that, then it's just too much for anyone to kind of take in.
I got 100 plus people answered my survey.
YouTube, I researched about crochet and then learn how to do it. I've been researching a lot about the benefits of journaling and how journaling can help reduce stress and increase mindfulness and well-being.
When I need websites, I ask Jen for help, or I use School AI to find me some sources.
Going further, unleashing our inner explorers. This is where our topic curiosity really takes the lead. We get to zoom in on parts of our topic that fascinate us the most and explore them even more deeply. It's like saying, hey, this is super interesting, let's find out even more.
Going further mean to research further and asking further questions to find out more.
The key concepts are form, function, connection, perspective, change, responsibility. Once you're done researching, you need to start going deeper.
Use bubble map to put each information in each part. I use flow map to show the different.
I drew a middle circle and then an outside circle. So in the middle circle, I would write down my lines of inquiry, and outside I would write the strategy.
For going further, I'm focusing more about the big topic of gender inequality.
How can we successfully try fixing gender equality? That one was really difficult because we had to get a lot of perspectives from other people. The grade 5 fellow, I think they helped me doing the survey.
And my mentors helped me many things about finding resources.
They told me to read one of my articles
and then write down all the important notes and stuff. They came in to check with me and asked me what my line of inquiry were.
If I ask any questions, they answered to me clearly and just the right answer I needed.
My mentor, Mr. Nathan, helped me with emailing other students, like grade 12 students.
We got helped by Miss Noor, and we composed 2 songs in GarageBand.
Making conclusions. What moments do we have? We take a step back and think about everything we've learned. What new ideas are bubbling up? What have we realized? This is about being responsible and reflecting on our learning journey.
Making conclusion in a nutshell, because it's really hard to get all that idea in one sentence.
After baking for a while, you learn that baking is a very rewarding thing to do, so it can boost your confidence in other things.
Oh, I have learned very much. I have learned about the stock market, real estate.
Using reusable bags could change the world, because if every single person on Earth did this, the number of plastic bags would decrease.
Usually a prosthetic costs a whole lot of money, and I want to create something that's easier to make. It still works as a normal one, and it's a lot cheaper.
Taking action. Time to make our mark. This is where we get to be truly responsible global citizens. We take what we learned and actually do something with it. Maybe we'll raise awareness, create something helpful, or find a way to support others. This is where our learning becomes real and makes a difference in our community and beyond.
From my taking action, I'm going to share with other students about the topic on how sports technology can help a game be more fair and how it can help athletes train using high-tech equipment.
I will teach 3rd graders basketball with Teddy.
My action is teaching sign language to others.
I'm most interested in the part of creating keychains, because I think it was the most fun, and I've thought about this action a lot, so I think the action is what I'm really interested in.
The hardest part about taking action was knowing what to take action on, about planes and helicopters, making a carbon footprint tracker about transportation.
My action is creating the bookmark with strong message about AQI.
On Friday, I went to the middle school lab, and I got some PH chest strips. PH chest strips are basically paper strips thingies that you dip in water, and then it shows you how acidic the water is.
For my action, I made a chess tournament, and I used the Swiss system format, which is a way of making chess tournaments.
I'm going to start with planning what I'm going to do for my gardening ASA.
So I was making a sample plate and then make different sections of how much protein, carbs, fiber, and all the different things you need on different nutrition.
My action will impact the community, because every weekend I'm gonna try to bake with my family and hopefully raise awareness about how baking will help your mood and reduce your stress, and hopefully it goes on and in the next 5 years.
Throughout the exhibition, we're all in this together. We will be sharing our ideas, giving each other feedback, and growing as learners and as a team. The PYPx isn't just about memorizing facts, it's about learning how to think for ourselves, step up as leaders, and show we care about the world around us. It's about demonstrating integrity in our actions and how we work with others.
So if I were to tell myself something at the beginning of this, it would probably be to choose the right topic and have a lot of ideas, because that will really help you through your PYPx journey.
It was a bit hard for me at the beginning. I make a checklist every morning, so I won't mess up what I had to do.
It could be kind of stressful, but it's honestly not super stressful.
When I get stuck, I try to take a rest, a brain break.
So the biggest challenge I face is to stay on track and to focus on everything that you need to do, and to finish what you're gonna do.
If you use your time wisely, then you will be ready and finish things on time.
Don't give up. Just try your best.
I'm excited for middle school and what comes after grade 5. I think the world in 200 years will be very different, like humans getting replaced by robots because of the advanced technology we have. And our community would help each other and make the world a better place.
This might be the end of our PYP in grade 5, but honestly, it feels like just the beginning of all the amazing things we can do. We've got the courage to take on the challenges, the integrity to do what's right, the strength of our community behind us, an appreciation for diversity and ideas, a burning curiosity to learn, and a sense of responsibility to make a positive impact. We are grade 5, we are the future, and yeah, we are totally ready.